It's 5:18, and folks who are getting ready for trick-or-treating in the next couple of days, perk up your ears to John's forecast,
Yes.
but also focusing on today, both are weather impact days.
They are, yeah. Very windy today. Any Halloween decorations, you got to make sure they're secure today. Even as we get into tonight, tomorrow, still going to be windy, just not as windy. This is the windiest day of the work week. Yesterday, you probably felt it driving around. Well, you're really going to feel it today. Severe threat returns tomorrow, mainly in the afternoon and evening. So that's what Eric is talking about. As far as for Beggars Night, we are looking at storms rolling through right around the time that would start. Back-to-back weather impact days again today and tomorrow. Today we are focused on these stronger winds. Gusts a good shot around 40 miles per hour, and then we are even going to be looking at right around 45, going to close to 50 miles per hour. Shouldn't be topping that. However, you are going to be feeling that strong southerly wind as we go throughout the rest of today. Clouds really not going to be too much of an issue. We're going to have some partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. The winds definitely going to be the biggest impact throughout the day today. Now, once we get into tomorrow, the winds will be dialing it down just a bit. Still going to be very windy, just not as strong, and not expecting that 45 or greater mile per hour gust. But as we get into Wednesday afternoon, this is the setup. The severe weather threat, that 1 to 2 out of 5 chance over most of the state. The strongest storms are expected to be south of I-80, the southwestern portion, and south central Iowa. Zooming in, talking about that Lamoni, Decatur County area, even farther west towards Creston. Not too much farther north in Union County there, but we are still going to be looking at the threat for those stronger storms to break into the state just a bit. Larger threat to the south, but we're still looking at strong winds and large hail as far as those strongest storms that do develop later in the afternoon and evening. The tornado threat is low. It will be higher farther to the south. Not a great shot for us to see those spin ups. But as we go through Wednesday morning, we start to deal with more of these storms increasing. The severe weather threat's pretty low at this point. But notice west of I-35, looking at more of those storms developing. Deeper into the afternoon, now it's making its way deeper into central Iowa, touching Polk County pretty much by around 3 o'clock. But then you're still going to be dealing with more of those storms rolling on through, continuing to 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. 7 and 8 o'clock, we could start to see these break apart for central Iowa, but they're still making their way east of I-35 into eastern Iowa at this point. So still looking at even a chance of severe weather that direction. But by 10 o'clock, the severe weather threat is gone. Still going to look at some rainfall, not just rain in Iowa. What I mean by that, shades of blue. First time of the season seeing these in the state. We could be looking at some flakes. Not going to be any accumulations for far northern and northwestern Iowa, even a chance for Kossuth County. So Algona could be looking at some rain snow mix in there. But again, too warm, not going to see any of that actually accumulate or really stick to the ground. But we are going to see plenty of rain with this. We're looking at a good shot around 1 to 2 inches of rainfall for a good portion of central and especially eastern Iowa. Northwestern Iowa, chance for around a half an inch to a full inch of rainfall. Still a good soaker headed our way. That's the silver lining with this, because we definitely do need that. Thursday on Halloween Day, we decrease the clouds. We cool things down as well. Mid to upper 50s as we round out the work week. More sunshine, so we do have a break before more rainfall returns this weekend as we fall back an hour.